Hello there everyone, guys. Some very good news today on Bitcoin. And finally some really good news. And we are seeing also a small pump because of it. So finally, let's discuss what's good. And before we move back to the chart, I want to give you all the market sentiment and what is happening, and some interesting news and the report on inflation that just came out, etc. And then we move back to the chart and talk about all the technicals. So if that sounds great, then subscribe, hit that notification bell so you're always notified when I make a new upload, and join my free Discord channel. There is a link to it down in the description of this video. This is where I post all of my trades and the trades of my team. Really easy to join. You just have to join that VIP signal section, and there we go. So first things first, some big thing in general, but I think that you guys have to know this because this is absolutely huge. Goldman, Microsoft, Ciboe, and also others team up to launch blockchain network. This is huge, and it's actually going to be called the Canton Network. So basically, let's just quickly read through this because, guys, you have to see this. A group of firms, including Goldman Sachs, Microsoft, Ciboe Global Markets, Deloitte, are joining a new blockchain system aimed at linking disparate, I don't know what this word even is, institutional applications, potentially encouraging broader adoption of distributed ledger technology in the financial markets. Guys, this is huge. Now listen to this. Participants in Canton Network, which will start testing some features in July, already in July, so a couple of months from now, say the system offers better privacy and controls than currently available. At the same time, it will achieve a scale and standard appropriate for financial institutions. I mean, you're reading this together with me, aren't you? I mean, this is crazy. According to a statement released by companies on Tuesday, so banks and other large corporations have been developing and testing blockchain applications for years in the hope they can simplify and speed up some of their most complex processes. So part of the effort has revolved around exploring ways to transform traditional securities like stocks and bonds into tokens on a blockchain. Others have focused on speeding up trading and settlement of various assets and facilitating international payments, which is what blockchain is simply amazing for. So while everything is bad and we have FUD and Gary Gensler and this and blah, 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 all this stuff, Goldman is moving into crypto, Microsoft and Ciboe and etc. I mean, the number of participants here is absolutely staggering, and the names are absolutely staggering. Now let's move on. And this is also, I mean, this is beautiful. PayPal's crypto holdings actually increased by 56% in Q1 of 2023 to nearly $1 billion. So, guys, again, so much fun that everybody's like saying, ooh, Bitcoin to zero, ooh, Bitcoin a scam. And then PayPal in the background is accumulating crypto. And right now sitting at a $1 billion mark of crypto. Then, I mean, this stuff is happening. This is absolutely insane. Now, next thing, investors are currently exiting Bitcoin short funds at record pace as sentiment is improving. So we remember, I mean, these funds weren't really that big to begin with. So like $23 million outflow seems like not a lot, but for short funds, it actually is quite a lot. So this is also absolutely amazing. And certainly, now we're going to get to the inflation report before we move to the chart and talk about my price targets and what is happening. We are seeing small breakout. I still have, just to tell you about my long trade, it's still on. I mean, it still has a small loss on it, like $4,500, like $5,500 together with the funding rate. But again, it's a small long trade of like $228,000. And right now we're seeing Bitcoin pump. But it's not pumping on these news. I mean, these news are very good in a long-term perspective for understanding the sentiment. The reason why Bitcoin is pumping right now, we're going to go to the chart in just a second. Remember, guys, I'm trading over on Bybit. And if you want an exchange that doesn't have any stupid FUD about it, that is safe and very convenient to use, then go for Bybit. And with my exclusive link down in the description of this video, you can actually claim up to $30,000 in initial deposit bonuses. And right now, they're also doing, because Bybit is going into mandatory KYC, which I'm fully KYC'd, and so should you be also fully KYC'd. And for you to do a KYC, they're also doing cash bonuses. All can be found in the reward centers. If you didn't do KYC yet, go claim those bonuses by doing a KYC. Really, you should, in my personal opinion. I'm fully KYC'd. So if you deposit more than $100, you're automatically entering into Audemars Piguet Diver Watch giveaway. If you deposit more than $500, you'll get my famous paid crypto course for absolutely free, claimable in my Discord. Also, link to this Discord down in the description of this video. And also, all deposited users get access to my Crypto Signals community, the same Discord, for free for lifetime. And this is actually the only way to get into it. I don't accept money or payments for this Discord. It's absolutely free for Bybit users that used my link to sign up with Bybit. Now, let's talk about the inflation report, because everybody was waiting for CPI to come out, and it is pretty good. I mean, the forecast was 5.0, and we went down to 4.9. So the market is actually rallying, and see, like, Bitcoin is actually pumping on this news. Even though, to be honest, I mean, I'm so happy to see Bitcoin pump on such a small positive piece of news, considering that we are very far away from 2% target rate of Fed. I mean, Fed wants to bring inflation down to 2%. We were sitting at 4.9, and the banking system has already collapsed. So I'm not sure what's good 0.1% drop actually does, but it is positive, and it is mega positive that Bitcoin is pumping on this micro positiveness. When it comes to the core of PCE, this CPI, the previous was 5.6, forecast 5.5, and it came in at 5.5. Again, the same thing. I mean, it's very far away from 2% target, right? So we're pretty much stagnating since the whole year. I would say whole year, since December, January, we are at the same level. So it's sticky inflation in terms of core inflation. And core inflation is something that Fed actually has control over. So I don't really like this. But nonetheless, let's move to the technicals and let's take a look. For one, I mean, we're finally still pushing back into the EMA ribbon on the daily chart, because remember, every time we push above, really results. I mean, it just shows the momentum. It doesn't predict the market, it just shows the momentum. And so the momentum potentially, hopefully, is going to be returning and pushing us back above the EMA ribbon, which would be above 28,500, which is also consequently an entry price for my long trade, an average entry price. Because we actually broke down below it, even though the volume wasn't that huge. It was some volume, but not too big. So we were hoping that we would actually return back above the EMA ribbon. Oh, Jesus Christ. And it seems like maybe we'll be pushing back into it. So for now, it's a bit positive on the daily chart. And if we're going to take a look at smaller time frame, then we're going to see that there was this interesting formation, just super short term, right here, anticipation. This was just pure anticipation for CPI. So when it came out a bit better than expected, therefore we are seeing this kind of a pump, and actually it's coming in with a bit of volume. See, the volume is actually, I mean, in the short-term perspective, is quite large. So this means that this move actually has a little bit of legs, and the target for this move, for this breakout right here, if you've taken it, congratulations on your profits, beautiful. Again, join my free Discord channel for all the signals down in the description of this video. And our target for this breakout and approximately could be around $28,400. And certainly what I would be hoping for my long trade is that on this positiveness and some small momentum, we could turn back and potentially maybe retest 28,700. This, again, we were testing it from above right here. We broke down below. Maybe we'll retest it from below, depending on other catalyst events are coming up, especially tomorrow. If you haven't seen my yesterday's video, you have to go back and check it out. But for now, it's pretty good. And let's see if it actually can push us back to 28,600 or even something as crazy as 29 to actually retest this big resistance. Because remember, if we have enough momentum and we actually break this main resistance, this would put the target at about $34,000, given we actually passed the local high of about $31,000. So guys, this is pretty much it. Check out this quick tutorials to how to trade Bitcoin with proper risk and management, and money management, and proper trading strategy. Even if you are a professional trader, you will learn a lot from this tutorial. As always, peace and love. Thomas Krallo. Stay smart, stay rich, and I'll see you in the next video. Bye-bye.